Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are well. So, students, as in the last session, we have started with our chapter number 3, subtraction. I hope you have done a lot of practice in subtraction. Now you are able to subtract the larger numbers. Now today, what we are going to do? We are going to learn about how to carry out the addition and subtraction together. Moreover, in today's class, we are also going to learn about how to check the subtraction. But before going into the detail, first of all, we want to revise what we have learned till now in the last class. So let us revise the properties of subtraction that we have learned. So let's have a look.
So the first thing that we have studied in the last session was the rules of subtraction. As you already know, there are certain rules which you have to follow while doing the subtraction. Let us revise them one by one. First, order of number. This rule states that the order of the number to be subtracted and the number from which it is to be subtracted is important. It means you should always subtract a smaller number from a larger number. You cannot do vice versa. That is, minuend should always be written on the upper place, whereas subtrahend should be written on the lower place, and subtrahend should be subtracted from minuend to get the difference. We have understood this with the help of example earlier. The second property was the property of subtracting 0. According to this property, if we subtract 0 from any number, the answer is the number itself. It means if we subtract 0 from minuend, the answer will come out as the minuend itself. The third property is of subtracting 1. According to this property, if we subtract 1 from any number, we get the predecessor of the number, that is the number just before it. It means that if subtrahend is 1 and you just subtract it from the minuend, the answer comes out to be a number that is just before it. For example, 89 minus 1 is equals to 88, that is the predecessor of that number. The fourth property states that subtracting a number from itself, according to which if a number is subtracted from itself, the answer we get is 0. This means that if minuend and subtrahend both are same, the difference always comes out to be 0. We have done with the help of examples earlier. After that, the last property we have studied is the subtracting of 10, 100 and 1000. So according to this property, when we subtract 10, 100 and 1000 from a number, the digit in the tens, hundreds and thousand places decreases by 1 respectively, while the other digits remains the same. Likewise, if we subtract 10 from a number, there will be the change in tens place and one digit will be subtracted. If we subtract 100 from a number, then there will be the change in the 100 place and 1 will be subtracted from the 100 place, and if we subtract 1000 from a number, there will be the change on the 1000 place and 1 will be subtracted from the 1000 place. We have done it with the help of example also. After that, we have gone through the subtraction facts. As you already know, for each addition fact we get the 2 subtraction fact. For example, if we add 5603 and 1023, we get the answer as 6626. Then we can write the subtraction fact for them as 6626 minus 5603 is equals to 1023, and 6626 minus 1023, we get the difference as 5603. Here you will notice that the minuend is 6626, that remains the same in both the facts. However, the subtrahend changes its place. One time it has become the difference and other time what happens, the difference has become the subtrahend. So I think the facts are clear to you. So this was all about the yesterday that we have done it. Now today we are going on to move with our next topic. The topic name is addition and subtraction together. Now sometimes what happens, there comes a situation where you have to carry out both addition and subtraction together. Now in that case, what you have to do, first of all you have to rearrange the numbers which are to be added. Likewise, you have to arrange them properly in columns and add them. Now when the sum will come, you have to subtract the sum from the given minuend. Okay, so stepwise if you will see that, you will found first of all you have to carry out addition and then you have to carry out the subtraction always. So we solve the sum step by step to make it easy. Let us understand this with the help of an example. Here I have taken the number as 87,963 and I have to add them with 10,569, and at last I have to carry out subtraction from 23,021. So if we follow the steps, we have to first of all carry out the addition, that is add 87,963 with 10,569 stepwise. So let's add. On the ones place there is 3 and 9. If we add 3 and 9 we get 12. We just write 2 in the sum and taken the 1 as in carry over the tens place. So just add 1 plus 6 plus 6, that is 13. Write 3 over the answer and 1 again in the carry over in the hundred place. Now add 9 plus 5 plus 1, we get 15. Just write down 5 and take 1 as a carryover in thousand place and add 1, 7 and 0, that is 8. Now in the 10,000 place there is 8 and 1. We just add them and we found that the sums comes out to be 98,532. Now what we have to do? We have to subtract the given number, that is 23,021, from the sum, that is 98,532. So let's start subtracting. Here in the ones place it is 2 written here and 1 is there, so subtract 1 from 2, we get the answer as 1. Moving on to the tens place, 3 minus 2 we get 1. Moving on the 100 place, 5 minus 0 is 5. Moving on the 1000 place, 8 minus 3 is 5. And moving on the 10,000 place, 9 minus 2 is equals to 7. So the final answer that comes out after carrying out the addition and subtraction is 75,511. So what we have done here, we have first of all done the addition and then subtraction. You always have to follow this. Now let us take another example. In this example you have to carry out subtraction both the time, need not to do the addition. So the question here is 96,325 minus 23,014 minus 51,110. So start subtracting from the first two digits, that is 23,014 from 96,325. So let's start subtraction. First of all subtract 4 from 5, you get 1 at the ones place, again 1 from 2, so we get 1 on the tens place, again 0 from 3, we get 3 at the 100 place, again 3 from 6, we get 3 at 1000 place, and again 2 from 9, we get 7 at the 10,000 place. So our answer comes out to be 73,311. Now what we have to do? We have to do the step 2, that is we have to subtract 51,110 from the result 73,311. So let's start subtraction. On the ones place there is 1 and 0. If we subtract 0 from 1, we get 1 in the ones place. Again on the tens place, 1 minus 1, we get 0 in the tens place. Again on the 100 place, we found that after subtracting 1 from 3, 2 comes out. Again moving on to the 1000 place, 1 from 3, we get 2 in the 1000 place, and at the last place we subtract 5 from 7 and we get 2 on the 10,000 place. So our answer comes out here to be 22,201. So in this way you can carry out the sum and difference together. You just have to keep in mind the steps you have to follow. Okay. Now our next topic is checking subtraction by addition. You know how to add a number, you know how to subtract a number, but sometimes what happen, you made mistakes. For this what you have to do, you have to need an easy method to check the result. This can be done by checking subtraction by addition. As you already know, addition is the inverse of subtraction. So you can check any subtraction sum with the help of addition. Yes, for this you have to follow certain steps. What are the steps? First of all, again you have to carry out the subtraction that you always do, that is minuend minus subtrahend. Then what you have to do, you have to add this difference with that of subtrahend, so that the answer come out here will be similar to that of minuend. It means minuend minus subtrahend, then difference plus subtrahend, and answer will be minuend, so that if the answer matches, your question is correct, otherwise you have done some mistake. Now let us understand this with the help of an example. What you have to do, you have to subtract 56,986 from 98,975 and have to check the answer. Now let's start the question. First of all, arrange the subtrahend and minuend in the columns properly. Here, subtrahend is 98,975 and minuend is 56,986. So, after arranging them, let's start subtraction from the ones place. Here, subtrahend is 6, minuend is 5. So, you cannot subtract it, you just have to borrow one number from the nearby number. So after borrowing one, your number has become 15. So now you can subtract 6 from 15 and your ones place answer comes out to be 9. Moving on to the next number, again 8 is written over here and 6 is there, so you cannot subtract 8 from 6. You again borrow a digit from the hundred place so that your minuend will become 16. Now subtract 8 from 16 and you will get the difference as 8. Moving on to the hundreds column, you will found again that 9 is written over as the subtrahend and minuend as 8. Now again you cannot subtract 9 from 8, so you just borrow a number from the nearby thousand place and your number has become 18 now. So you can subtract 9 from 18 and you will get the hundred place digit as 9. Moving on to the next number, here written is 6 and 7. So you can easily subtract 6 from 7. So after subtracting 6 from 7, you will get the thousand place as 1. And in the last 10,000 place, 5 is written over here and you have to subtract it from the 9. So just subtract 5 from 9 and you will get the 10,000 digit as 4. So the difference of 98,975 and 56,986 comes out to be 41,989. Now next step is that you have to check whether your answer is correct or not. For this, what you have to do, you have to add this difference of 41,989 with that of subtrahend, that is 56,986, so that you will get the answer as in minuend. If your answer matches with the minuend, your sum is correct, otherwise you have done some mistake. So let's check. First of all, again as usual, arrange the digits in column. So your difference here is 41,989, your subtrahend is 56,986. Now let's carry out the addition of both. So on the ones place there is 9 and 6. If we add 9 and 6, we get the 15 as an answer. We just write 5 in the ones place and have taken 1 as an carry over to the next place. Let's add 1 plus 8 plus 8, that is 17. Again write down 7 and take the carry over the hundred place. Now add 1 plus 9 plus 9. Again you will get 19, just write 9 in the hundred place and 1 as in carryover of the thousand place. Again add 1 plus 1 plus 6, you will get 8, just write down 8. Move on to the 10,000 column, add 4 plus 5 and you will get the 9. So your answer comes out to be 98,975, which is same as that of minuend in the start of the question. So your sum matches with that of minuend. This shows that you have done your question correctly and you have carried out both the addition and subtraction in this case. I think now concept is clear to you. Now you are able to carry out the addition and subtraction together, as well as you are able to check whether you have done your question correctly or not. Now for practice, I am giving you certain questions. Please try to solve this question by yourself and check the answer also. Okay.
So students, this was all for today. I hope now you are able to carry out the addition and subtraction together by following the rules or steps that I have told you in the video. Moreover, I think you will also be able to check the subtraction whether you have done it wrong or right. Now what you have to do, you have to do the practice of questions so that the concept will be clear to you. Okay. Till then, keep practicing. See you tomorrow. Bye.